and welcome. I said about 2 months ago, December 17th, that I would be doing a follow up on the new chair that I received from Karnox. I wanted to go over a few things that I thought were potential, could be problems, and what may not be problems. Um, One of the things I had talked about is, this felt really sturdy, really comfortable. It's been 2 months. It broke in, but not to the point that it's, a soggy seat or saggy seat. it hasn't uh it hasn't been that bad at all. It's been really good. It broke in just enough to be comfortable. It maintains long hours of gaming, long hours of sitting. Um, and overall is a great chair. Uh, I'm going to go over the differences between the regular Legend and this Legend. This is the Legend Bluish Gray Edition. Now, I had the gray, I think it's just called the gray, I believe, the gray Legend. That one actually sits about 2 to 3 inches, maybe 2 to 3 inches higher than this. Um, I mean, this is maxed out to the top. I only know because the old one would hit my desk, which is not a big problem, but it did, give me a little bit straighter arms. Not a big deal. I don't know why this one's different. Uh, Maybe the gas piston sits in a little more than usual. Not sure. My second issue that I had upon receiving this chair is, unlike the other chairs that they have, most of the models have regular plastic casters, which are nice, durable, long lasting. This one has the rollerblade style wheel. And the previous chair that I used from another company when they started using them, I had 2 or 3 sets sent to me. And it was because they kept breaking. The major issue I've had was moving around in carpet or whatnot. The ball bearings come out, and then the wheel starts moving, and next thing you know is you fall over. We haven't had that, which is really nice. I have lost just one bearing, and that's not bad in 2 months of a lot of moving in and out of the desk around. I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been moving the chair, put it down at a weird angle. You never know. But otherwise, I mean, it's been brilliant. Brilliant design, brilliant chair, really good quality. Um, so far, overall, out of many of the chair companies that I have tested, sat in, used, saw, felt, um, I would give this a 9 out of 10. I like everything. The only thing like I said, I don't like is that 2 to 3 inch difference in height, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. Also, not a big fan of chairs that have that PU leather on the side. I like an all cloth chair. Just easier to maintain. But I mean, that's personal preference. Also, I really wish they would have stuck with the plastic casters. Um, 2 months, one ball bearing, not bad. It could be less, or more depending on the chair that you receive. The wheels that you receive. But I also find it a little bit easier to turn the chair on carpet, on thicker carpet, with those plastic casters. Um, with that said, still not bad. If you have light carpet, short carpet, these are fantastic. Like an office floor would be fantastic. If you have hardwood floor or something, horrible. This thing will coast. No problem. It's kind of fun actually. Uh, but overall, I mean, the fabric has held up. Um, it's been really good. Uh, Easy to maintain. About once a week now, I've been once a week or once every other week. I give it a nice clean. Um, I wipe down the back, make sure everything is in place, everything's good. Uh, the only concern I have with the chair is the fact that, like I mentioned, the height thing, and the fact that I wish they had an all cloth option. Um, but that doesn't make or break the chair. You might personally like that feature, and it's not your typical PU. I did look it up. It's a certain type of it. It's a new type of it. Um, it's actually using way better materials than typical PU, so it's not really prone to rip, tear, or do that peel. My last chair peeled everywhere. This one, we'll see. I had the last one for about 4 or 5 years, so we'll see in time. Overall, though, it does have a nicer look to it. I will give it that. You know, it is very nice to look at. My next chair that I would like to get is their new model Assassin, the Ghost Assassin or Assassin Ghost. That chair is all suede. So I'm really curious to see how, if I can get my hands on that chair and see how it is. I think that would be a beautiful chair to review, a beautiful chair to sit in game. Um, I had chose this one over the Assassin simply due to the fact that the Assassin has a weird look to it. And I wasn't sure, A, if it would look good on stream, because obviously I want to represent the Karnox brand to the fullest. And if it looks like you're going to be taking a huge chance on getting a chair, you're going to want to make sure you like it. And this is a typical race design. So I chose this one. The colors were nice. I liked the embroidered little lightning stripes and such. I liked the color. It's bluish gray, as the chair's called. Um, and overall, I really liked my previous one, the gray legend. I really thought it was comfortable. Um, I've had no issues. I've had no issues with the lean back. As you can see, it's quite quiet about it. I usually sit with my chair pretty far up. This way, if I'm leaning forward, I still got some lumbar support. I don't use the pillow. That's the thing, though, is this chair, if you're sitting back into it, uh, it actually does support quite well without that. I still use this because without that, it's kind of like a weird flat surface. Your head's just like, come on, dude, use a pillow. It is nice just to lean back and it is annoying sometimes. If I'm going to take a drink of water, I'm like, trying to take a drink of water, but I mean that's also because of how far my chair is up forward. That is not anything to do with the chair. But overall quality of the fabric, 10 out of 10. Um, Overall material usage, 10 out of 10. I've had no issues with the cushion or the padding on this chair at all. Um, I like I said, I wish it had plastic caster wheels. I'm not a fan. Uh, Even ball bearings or not, I really don't like how sticky these wheels can get. And over time, if you have a wheel that is facing this direction and you're moving this direction, it pulls. So I mean that's a little bit how those bearings can sometimes come out. These are stronger material wheels. These are definitely made with a better material than the previous chair I had from a different company. With that said, though, I still prefer the plastic. I have thicker carpet. If I had office carpet, probably these wheels. I've just never been on office carpet with one of these chairs. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I want to say that definitely worth the price. Definitely worth the price. Definitely worth trying it out. I mean, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I mean, you guys see if you watch my streams or, any of the videos that I put of me streaming on YouTube, that I was in the gray one before this and now I'm in this one constantly. I'm not switching them out. I mean, you can see that I'm actively using it and I actively love it. Uh, I find that there's enough space down here for the wings. I like it that it hugs my legs, so they're not too open and not too closed. I do like that. There is enough space, I feel, where I can take my leg and just sit a little bit on it if I need to adjust. Cause that way, I mean, you're not sitting straight forward. I mean, it's probably bad for posture, but the wings don't dig into my hip or my thigh. I don't have any issues. So I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. It's kind of for longer carpet. I know probably you can't see it in the video, but yeah. I mean, overall, definitely would recommend you check out Karnox.com. Uh, check out all their chairs. I personally like the Legend series the most. I'm excited to try to get my hands on an Assassin. I would love nothing more than to try out that chair. So that's probably gonna be my next project that we're gonna do. Make sure Karnox.com, go there, use promo code iCarnox, and get a discount. I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you get to check them out. Wonderful company.